Hey family, I pray everyone is doing well. It's Courtney. Listen, we've been hearing about this hantavirus on the cruise ship. Now, from what I've read and from what I've heard, it takes up to 8 weeks before you even develop symptoms in most cases. Let me be clear, in most cases. Unless that cruise was a 2-month cruise, whoever got on that cruise ship and is now sick, they were sick when they first got on there. If you remember back during COVID, there were people coming in from China. There were reports on the news. You got all these people that came in from China, and they went into different places. Okay? They said they were trying to find them because they needed to be quarantined. And then there was a hush. No more information. There were reports of the same thing happening in other countries. Okay? People from China going into other countries and coming into the United States. And they weren't being quarantined. So now you have the people from this cruise ship that have tested positive, and they've gone out into different states. They got off the boat, okay? Which means they were already infected. It sounds like a setup to me. It does. Because why would you get off the boat not knowing if you're infected or not if they didn't know? And then go out and be amongst other people. They got off the boat. They got on planes. They went to other states. They were in the airports. Okay? You can't tell me you weren't aware of the fact that you could be carrying a deadly disease and spreading it. Sounds like another pandemic. Sounds like a pandemic to me. What do y'all think? I'm just sitting here crocheting, minding my business, and thinking about how in the world how is this happening again under the same person that COVID started under? Okay? We can't get the files, but we can get a war. We can't get the files, but we can get a pandemic. We can't get the files, but scientists are coming up missing or being found dead. I'm not going to bite my tongue. They don't pay me. Something was amiss from jump when they fired everyone from the CDC. There's no no one in place in case of another pandemic because they were eliminated, their positions, their jobs, they were eliminated the same week he was in office when he first got into office, right? Um, it sounds to me like it's one of those if I can't have it, you can't have it either situations. This dude knows that his days are numbered because of his health. And so he says, to hell with the rest of everybody else. Okay? So let there be war. And being that they're the ones that started the bubonic plague, I can't even hardly say it anymore. They brought smallpox. Remember, people saying, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. That was because of them and they nasty behinds. Yeah. Um, so this here, they had to be sick before they got on that cruise ship. If it takes up to 8 weeks to develop symptoms, they were already sick when they got on that boat. Mm, mm, mm. Well, anyway, y'all want to see what I'm making? It's a blanket for my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter. And I'm going to also crochet flowers. Like, oh Lord, where are my glasses? I can't hardly see what I'm doing. I'm going to crochet flowers like I did for the blanket that I shared on my story with all the flowers. I handmade all of those flowers. It took me a year to make that blanket. Literally a year. It was a year in April. And I finally got it finished. I made that blanket for my daughter. And quite intricate. It's it was peaceful. It had the potential to wear you out on occasion because it's so repetitive. You just, you're making the flowers, you're making the flowers, you're making the flowers. You have to connect the flowers. It took me a year, literally, to make that blanket. But she loves it. So it was worth it. That's for my baby. And so now I'm working on this one. And y'all, I just learned to crochet a year and a half ago. I learned to crochet, and on occasion I forget what I need to do to even get the what I'm working on started. So I have to go back to a video and look at the tutorial. But I love it. I love it. I made a blanket for my sister, and this one here, it looks a little wonky right now because I scalloped part of, well, the white in the center, I scalloped it, and it made the blanket wavy. So, which is fine. I knew that was going to happen. And so now I am, it'll be flat when I'm done. Yeah. I just wanted that different look with the scalloped edges. So I did that. But yeah, that's what I'm working on, y'all. I'm trying to keep my mind busy and I watch a lot of YouTube. I crochet. I've been collecting yards of linen. I got a sewing machine for Christmas. And so I'm getting ready to start making um, some little cute fits. I love linen. I love linen. So, you know, just finding things to keep my mind and my hands busy, you know. It's always good to do something good. It is. And y'all excuse my teeth. I've been eating pizza and drinking chlorophyll. No telling what color my teeth are right now. They're going to look like this until it's time to go to bed. I'll brush them then. But until then, y'all, I just had to say something about that whole cruise ship situation. It's crazy. It's just anyway, you all take care of yourselves. Drink your teas, take your vitamins. Make sure you have your vitamin D, D3 with K2. Okay? Oh yeah, this is for educational purposes only. Uh but yeah, D3K2, vitamin E, oil of oregano, all the good stuff. Drink you some teas. Get you, what we need to do anyway is have our own apothecaries at home. Just teas and tinctures. Teas and tinctures. I do it. Been doing it for a while. And I love it, Um, get different recipes for different herbs and make you some teas. Make you some tea. Mm-hmm. Yeah, make you some tea. And people are getting ready to start buying up toilet paper and soap again. So go on and get yours before you're not able to find it. Mm, 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 mm. But in all of that, all praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. He's still in control. Go bless your front door. All right, I love y'all. Be well, be good, and be encouraged. Bye.